Hey there. Are you having one of those days where getting out of bed is just one of the hardest things you can do and facing the day seems so overwhelming? First off, I know your pain and I'm so sorry to hear that this is where you are currently, but I want to empathize with you because I have been there and I know how much of a struggle it is to muster up the courage to get out of bed and have somewhat of a functioning day. In this video, I would like to help you take on the day feeling a little less intimidated by it. And how we're gonna do that is breaking things down into the smallest steps possible. There is absolutely nothing wrong with doing this. I think it is so important. And when we do this, even though each step is extremely small, they're steps nonetheless, which are still victories. And when we're dealing with grief and depression and debilitating anxiety even, it is so important to be extra gentle on yourself and just take things much slower and one step at a time. What do I mean by breaking things down by the smallest steps possible? For this video, we're going to use the example of getting out of bed because in my personal grief journey, that was one of the hardest things for me to do for quite some time. So let's start right where you're at, which is trying to get out of bed right now. So the first step I want you to take is just pull back the covers. Don't focus on anything else until you're able to pull back the covers. And step 2, go ahead and try moving your legs so they're hanging off the side of your bed. Step 3, can you sit up in bed now so your legs are off the side and your torso is up? Step 4, can you place your feet on the floor? Step 5, now that your feet are on the floor, can you stand up maybe? And again, don't move on to the next step until you've been able to complete the previous step, because there's really nothing wrong with breaking things down to their smallest components in order to actually make actions happen. And maybe step 6 is walking to the bathroom if you have to go to the bathroom. Or maybe you're hungry, so step 6 is walk to the kitchen instead of the bathroom. And I don't know about you, but I know my diet goes out the window when I'm dealing with emotional stress. So probably your appetite isn't fully there either, which is totally understandable. So for this example, let's walk through maybe making a smoothie. So again, break that down. So step 1, take out your blender, put it on the counter. Step 2, plug it in. Step 3, grab a banana and peel it. Step 4, toss the peeled banana into the blender. And repeat grabbing ingredients and throwing them into the blender to your liking. Step 5, blend it. And step 6 is enjoy your smoothie and celebrate your victories of what you just accomplished. Now you're out of bed and you have a smoothie. It's so important for us to be extra gentle and compassionate when we're dealing with such hard times mentally and emotionally. So really just be kind to yourself. There's nothing wrong with taking your time. It's not a rush anyways. We're adults, we have to take care of ourselves, and sometimes that means slowing the shit down. And now you know what this pattern is. Keep going with this throughout the rest of your day. Maybe you need to go to the store to pick up groceries. Just break it down one step at a time. Step 1, walk to the closet. Step 2, put on socks. Step 3, put on pants. Just very, very slow, deliberate steps. Because when we break things down to the smallest components possible, it allows us to be so much more productive during our most challenging days. Feel free to literally rewatch this over and over again. As I'm talking, you can change out the examples I do throughout your day. If you need someone else counting these steps for you, keep replaying this video. There's nothing wrong with that. If you have someone in your life who's really struggling with these kind of day-to-day tasks, feel free to send this video to them. Hopefully it'll help them as well. Let's remember to encourage and support one another and do as much as we can to spread the love and compassion towards one another. I hope the rest of your day is a little bit easier to move through. And just remember, there's nothing wrong with breaking things down into the smallest steps possible. And tomorrow's a new day, so hopefully the emotions and pain you're experiencing today will not be so prevalent tomorrow. And if they are, just surrender. The best thing we can do, as hard as it is to surrender to our emotions and feel through them in order for them to be released. Because the more we suppress them, the stronger they will get. Surrender to the process. Be really gentle to yourself as you do. I'll leave you with that. I hope this helped. Take care, everyone.